Hello. Movies, am I right? I'm pretty sure we all love movies because, well, we're here. I like movies too. Not all of them, some of them piss me off. For example, sequels. Well, yeah, sequels are unnecessary now. There are too many of them, too many unnecessary ones, and too many that are made just for the sake of making money. I get it's a business, we all need money, but what happened to individuality and originality? So with the research that we found, using a couple of different websites here, I have one stat that has 95 upcoming movies within the next 2 years. 40% of them are sequels. Majority of them are unnecessary sequels. Some of them, if they came out in the last few years, a little bit more necessary. Sure, why not? Black Phone 2. I enjoyed Black Phone 2. Someone didn't, and I'm looking right at Coco as I say this. Coco did not enjoy Black Phone 2, and she's wrong for thinking that. The other stats page that I found one that had 141 upcoming sequels, or at least have been talked about in the last couple years. 21% of those are a direct sequel to a movie from 20 plus years ago. Who needs that? That's pure nostalgia bait. 15% of those movies are the 5th or more movie in their franchise. If you don't have a story to tell anymore, stop telling the story. Look, I enjoyed Final Destination Bloodlines because I enjoy it. Guess what? As soon as they went, hey, this made us money, let's make another one. You need a story for Final Destination. You can't just make things. Pixar, unfortunately, has become the worst offender of it since 2018 when their CCO replaced. There have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 movies that have released since 2018, with 5 more that they've planned for upcoming. They're making too many sequels. And the ones that they're not making as sequels, the ones that are like new, they're not putting any effort into it anymore. No advertisement. Good point, Coco. Thank you very much. No advertisement, no effort in their animation. And then when it flops in the box office, because no one knew it came out, looking at Elio, they get mad. They get mad about it, and they literally say, if you're not going to, like, if you want original movies, go see them. If you're not going to go see our original movies, stop asking for them. What does make money? Inside Out 2. I'm pretty sure that's like a top 10 grossing movie of all time, I believe. Because, sequel. Yes, Coco?
I couldn't run away from Inside Out 2, but I never once saw a trailer for whatever Elio was.
Exactly. No one ever heard of this movie. It released in June. And nobody saw it. It's Pixar. Pixar was always known for their animation, their storytelling, their world building, their emotional aspects to it, and their animation style. Luca, Turning Red, Elemental, Elio, Hoppers.
What the fuck is Hoppers?
Hoppers is the upcoming Beaver movie. You wanna go watch it? It's like a robotic beaver or something like that. They all have the exact same animation style, and it's all bad. It's that weird bean mouth animation technique that they're using, which is easy and bad. It's just bad. You know what doesn't have that? Incredibles 2, sequel. Toy Story 4, sequel. Onward. Well, let's be honest, Onward wasn't that great. Lightyear, sequel. Inside Out 2, sequel. Toy Story 5. Who asked for Toy Story 5? Nobody. Their story is the most boneheaded thing I've ever seen. Gato? I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Which is, 8 years in between a well-animated movie. Then Incredibles 3? Coco 2? We don't need that. We don't need that. If you don't have a story to tell for a good sequel movie, leave it alone. And then people are always like, well, Marvel does the exact same thing. Kind of. They keep introducing new characters with new stories. It's not always great. Hi, Coco, you have a question?
I don't have
Coco's coming up now. We're all going to hear from Coco a little bit now. Coco, go on a Marvel tangent.
No, Disney is also a very heavy offender of this. How they've announced Frozen 3 and then 4, but we only have 1 and 2. Why the fuck is there a 4th one if the 3rd one's not even in production? Also, in the 2nd one, we explored the dead parents. What else is there to tell? She shoots ice out of her hands. There's like nothing else to it. There's like no more you can tell. Stop!
Yeah, I forgot about that. They announced Frozen 4 before Frozen 3 even came out. They also have Zootopia 2 coming out.
Okay, I'm a little excited for that one.
And it's going to be funny. And Shrek 5. We were supposed to have Shrek 5 15 years ago. And they teased it, and they teased it, and they teased it, and they teased it, and they teased it. Then they came out with the trailer, and everyone got mad about it because it looked bad, because they didn't want to put effort into it. They just wanted money.
And then Shrek 5 is also going to probably have one of the most worst cliches of all time. Daughter wants to go out and explore the world. Shrek says no. Then she does it anyway and gets in danger, and he has to come save her. Yeah. I'm thinking about the donkey and the.
You know what else did that?
dragon.
The
Yeah,
Croods. The Croods was the same franchise,
really
the same company that made it. DreamWorks. And DreamWorks isn't always the worst offenders in it. As far as I can think of, Shrek 5 will be their most movied franchise ever. I know How to Train Your Dragon has 3, live action remake. I know Madagascar has 3. They wouldn't dare. And then they have like a bunch of spin-offs and everything. They got their weird TV shows thing. It's all about money. But it's not good money. It's just money for the sake of money.
I also want to say that the stupid-ass live actions of Disney movies that have no need to become live actions are also really shitty. They're not sequels, but they're remade live actions that just don't need to be made. And it just sucks. The casting sucks. And they're all musicals. Why are they all musicals? Like it was only good when it was an animation. Live action, it's doo-doo.
Good segue. Because I got the remakes part written down here. That's where it gets bad. Beauty and the Beast was where it started. We'll get to you, Riri. Don't you worry. Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Little Mermaid. I'm sure I'm forgetting one. Snow White. Cinderella had one. 3 Cinderellas. Thank you, Allie, for that.
You're welcome.
Then let's get to the egregious ones. Lilo and Stitch. Barf. They changed the ending of the movie and the meaning of Ohana. They changed the meaning of Ohana. Guess what? Ohana means family, except I'm gonna leave because I hate my children. They made like Pleakley and Jumba. They had some weird technology thing that made them look like humans.
They were less homosexual in the live action.
They straightified our Pleakley and Jumba. Then Stitch, guess what? Stitch the Hook. Oh no, it made money. Now we gotta make Lilo and Stitch 2 live action. And they're not gonna do Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. Let me tell you, I love Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. It will not be the same story. And they're making a live action Moana.
They are?
Yeah. That's coming out like next year. That movie's 9 years old. You don't need to make a live action Moana, but money, so you know. Allie, how do you feel?
I think you did amazing. I feel passionate.
Thank you. Coco, how do you feel about the modern future of Hollywood?
I just want.
Riri, how do you feel about the future of modern Hollywood?
The only live action I liked was How to Train Your Dragon, but Astra needed blonde hair.
Boo! Boo, How to Train Your Dragon live action. Boo.
It was kind of good.
I'm done.